My name is Camron and I own a company called Vision Creative. And since 1995, we've been designing and developing marketing communication materials, everything from identities all the way now through website full design and development. When we moved all of our sites to Liquid Web a few years ago, it was as a result of some failures in sites that went down, data that was lost, email that was lost, and really just realized at that point that we needed to be in a much larger facility, or a facility that was better managed or had more technical people on staff that understood the dynamics behind the hosting and wasn't a company that was also selling bandwidth and programming and all that stuff at the same time. Recently, as much as a couple weeks ago, a client accidentally deleted their own website essentially, and we had a backup of the website, but we didn't have any information in terms of the mail that was hosted on the server, and we were able to rely on you guys to dig back in through the backup files and pull off the mail that was still being stored at that point. Anytime we use your support, your heroic support, we're always impressed by it, in that we love the way that everything is always tracked, you know, from the initial request through the final completion. I think that regardless of how much time we put into our websites up front, whether it's 1 month of development or 18 months of development, or in some cases 5 or 6 years of ongoing development, the second that those sites are unavailable, it's like all of the good stuff that happened in those years or months of experience is completely irrelevant. It's much like the old adage, you know, a business with no sign is a sign of no business. And people are finally starting to realize this, our clients especially, that they're much like a utility. They can't operate their business without electricity in their office or without water being ran to their building. They can't run their business without their website being online, and we know about it instantaneously. The value that Liquid Web brings Vision Creative on a day-to-day basis is priceless, in that we rely on vendors every day to produce the kind of quality products that we do. I know there's somebody literally walking around our server every day. If something were to happen every minute, that we could get a hold of somebody and get it resolved instantaneously. There's real people behind this that are in the same environment, from the same culture, and understand the same urgencies that we understand every single day is critical.